I'm Pat Murphy. I was captain 1987, and I certainly enjoyed my year of captaincy. I had been secretary for a few years, secretary to Mickey Kavanagh, Liam Walsh and Cahill Hughes, and I was Paddy Hopkins' vice captain. My captain's prize was won by Michael Langan. His dad was very well known in GA circles, Joe Langan. I certainly enjoyed my year of captaincy, and I suppose I learned a fair bit. Some years later, when Ollie White was captain, I was approached as I came up from the car park to play in his captain's prize. Had I anything to say, would I like to give a word of advice to the present captain? So I spoke into the microphone and I said, my only advice to the present captain is to keep his head down, keep repeating to himself ad nauseum, don't let you down. Later that night, about 1 a.m, when I was sitting at the bar having a pint, the television was turned on and the video, and here my remarks came back to haunt me, and that sobered me up. So all in all, I think Westport Golf Club was great, and I hope I'll have a good few more years.
Who was your lady captain at the time?
My lady captain was Bridget Gibbons, and we got on very well.
There was no equality at that time in the golf club, was there?
Oh, certainly not. No, we didn't believe in equality.
Was there any talk about it at that time? Was it a hot potato at the time?
In 1987, it was not a hot potato. It was not spoken about, really, and nothing ever happened about that until about 1995.
And how is it working out nowadays?
It's working out very well. When I happened to be involved when the ladies became full members, and what were we going to do about a Sunday morning and the timesheet, and I had the good sense to say that should not be discussed at committee. The chairman of the men's committee and the chairman of the ladies committee, chairman of competitions of the men's committee and chairman of competitions of the ladies sorted out. It ended up same rights as ourselves for the ladies, and that worked quite well. There were differing views when I was captain. One night at about 11 o'clock, having been there for many hours for the presentation for the Sunday competition, I was approached by a certain member, Mr. Jerry McAleer, said, what's going on in this club? I saw 4 ladies out this afternoon in the middle of the gents competition. That's not on. I said, I will look into it, Jerry. And I said good night to him, and as I made my way to the door, I was stopped by another member, Mr. David McDermott, and he says to me, do you realise, Captain, that this is 1987 and still you have no competition for the ladies on a Sunday? That is ridiculous. I says, I look into it, David. So they're the conflicting views you had on the day.
And how deep did you look into it? You're still looking into it, right?
I'm still looking into it, yeah.
Well, that was a diplomatic manoeuvre, I would call it.
Yeah, well, the object of the exercise was to get out the door and down the stairs, because I'd been in the clubhouse for many hours.
But everybody's happy now.
Everybody seems to be happy, but that would be a gross exaggeration. The biggest problem is, no matter what job you get in the golf club or whatever you do in the golf club, nobody ever tells you that you'll have 45 different consultants and advisors to tell you what to do and what not to do.